you do this to Shaq a lot, and I think you have to do it to yourself. You always say that he compares players to himself, which he can't do because he was too good. You could play your oldness to Tim Duncan's oldness. Tim Duncan never really played an athletic game. So some of the things he can do and get away with at this stage and being 6'11", he can still do old. Where you, at 6'4", playing power forward, with jumping out the gym, beating people off the dribble, he doesn't. So when he gets old, it's not the same. So you can't compare your oldness to his.
Okay, so let's talk about our conversation. We have a little thing. I says, when I got old, I could only have one good game, then I struggled the next game. And I told you, Tim Duncan played great last game. I said, he's not going to play great tonight. Because when you get older, every great player, when you get older, you can have, I think Jack Nicklaus called it a flashback, where you have a game. And like I say, his great game was 26. That would have been 36 5 or 6 years ago. And every now and then when I got older, I could have a good game, but then next game I was exhausted and I couldn't move. And that's what's happened to all older players. I've seen it happen to Michael Jordan when he was playing for the Wizards. I've seen it happen to Patrick Ewing when he got traded to Seattle. Shaq is one of the greatest centers ever. Everybody gets old. Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward ever. But the nights where he going out there getting 20, 10 every single night, those days are over.
Those days are over, but that's why.
But I'm just saying, and that's why.
And that's Ginobili.
No. See, that's where you're wrong, because somebody who just did our game had a great point. The players are about stars, and the Spurs, Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan, they're stars. They got to play well. You know, you talk about those role players. Every NBA team got role players.
So how did it happen last year?
Russell Westbrook got hurt. That's how it happened last year. Russell Westbrook got hurt. But I'm saying, your role players, everybody in the NBA got role players. What it's going to come down to, if the Portland Trailblazers are going to keep advancing, it's going to be LaMarcus Aldridge and Damian Lillard. If the Spurs if those three old guys can stay healthy, the Spurs got a chance. My personal opinion, not saying I'm right all the time, I don't think, because this is 2 months. This is 2 months. We've only played 2 games. 2 games. I don't think those old guys, because they're at a disadvantage. They're at a disadvantage because they got to play they got to play games against hard teams. The Mavericks are a good team. Then they get the Portland Trailblazers or the Houston Rockets. Then they get.
You don't think Dirk Nowitzki, Sean Marion are older players in their career?
Yeah, but I think they got.
But I think these guys aren't spring chickens.
But I think they got better role players. I think Brandon Wright, Monte Ellis. Who did I say? If the Dallas Mavericks are going to advance, what did I say you at halftime? The best player on the court has got to be Monte Ellis.
Right, and you talk about Kawhi Leonard and how important he is to that team too, and he had an off night tonight. Early foul trouble and just 1 out of 5 for 6 points. So, by the way, that was the longest answer in playoff history. But there was a lot of good stuff in it.
I'm not here because I'm good looking, because I was here because I was good looking. I'm underpaid.
Whatever that meant. Still to come.